The TSL, the titty, sissy, just got they mace too. I'm going mace crazy in the motherfucker. I just maced the whole TSF crew. Sauce Walker and all of them.
So listen, I did a video. I had to cut it. And we gonna do this again. It's not gonna be no clips in this because I'm not trying to drag it out. And I'm not even gonna do a full recap of the sequence of events because it's gonna drag the video out as well. I just want to get straight to the points that I have. To do that, I will give a teeny bit of context. Charleston White has been wilding out. He maced at least 2 people, if not 3, over the weekend at the celebrity boxing shit. One of the people was from TSF, Sauce Walker's group. Sauce Walker went out of his way to make sure that he and nobody from TSF other than that artist and his people from Oklahoma got maced. And, you know, they had friendly fades and, you know, barbecues, burgers, all that shit. You know, and he made sure his artist came out and said it had nothing to do with Sauce family and nothing, like, you know. And then as far as Whack 100, he came out and made a statement on Instagram Live telling motherfuckers to leave Charleston White alone. And I can't say exactly what he said, but he said something along the lines of he want to squash the beef, and the nigga who got maced is a buster who over the Nipsey Hussle shit, which that's why the Sauce Walker dude, like not Sauce Walker, you know, the guy who I'm not going to name because he's not relevant enough for me to name as far as mainstream rap, Sauce Walker's artist. He said something about, you know, you should keep Nipsey name out your mouth and all that stuff. But he's from Oklahoma, not even a California nigga. But yeah, anyways, let's continue. So that's all the context I'm gonna give you. You can go and look up those videos, look up that footage. If you really tapped in, you'd have seen all of it. I'm going to start with these rap gangster niggas, and I'm gonna try and be as respectful as I can. I'm going to try very hard. I can't say it without saying these niggas are characters, bro. These niggas are actors. When you really think about it, it's been that way since rap's inception. That's why CB4 was even a fucking thing. Because for every Eazy-E, and this is no disrespect to anybody from NWA or anything like that. I'm just saying Eazy-E, we all know he was a real one. There's a bunch of MC Gusto ass niggas. There's a bunch. So with that being said, when you look at these dudes, they rap about killing and all that. And I don't know the specific rappers' content or nothing like that, so I'm being general. But they rap about killing. They rap about, you know, sliding. They rap about ops. They rap about 30 clips. They rap about how violent they are. That is what they actually do. They rap about how violent they are and their capacity for violence. They never let you forget it. When it comes to the reality, a lot of rappers have died. Some rappers who never made it or just was on the cusp of making it or kind of made it. Very few that really like made it. But some rappers are actually the killers. You know, most of them go to jail. I ain't gonna say most of them go to jail, but you know, you got some in jail and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, I could keep going about that, but when you listen to these raps, we all listen to this shit. You wouldn't think one of these slippity slide ass niggas could be neutralized by mace. You wouldn't think that the equalizer, when it comes to these rap niggas who always threatening media niggas, who always threatening other rappers, who always talking about smacking another rapper and taking a chain, You wouldn't think that Mace could get niggas out the way. You wouldn't think that Mace would spook niggas or shake niggas up. You wouldn't think that, but that's the case. Now, we could go all the way back to 600 Breezy seeing Charleston White. We'll get into that later. All the way up to this most recent shit. The most that's been done to Charleston White is he got shoved. And honestly, to me, it looked like a playful fucking shove, even though this nigga, like, it looked like the dude was trying to sell the fight. Even though the fight didn't need to be sold like that. Charleston was not playing. He maced Buddy. He maced Buddy. But outside of that, nobody has came out on top against this nigga. He's actually adding to the air quote scoreboard more than these niggas. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Because you would think with all the guns these niggas rap about, they the most gun-totingest, guns blazing, like, oh man, when they see Charleston White, he's going to catch a hot one. You would think that. But then let's even go further than that. You see shit like when Young Dolph was alive, you know, they hit his car with 100 shots in another city that the people he was beefing with wasn't even from. They hit his car with 100 shots. 100. You also have when NBA YoungBoy was down in Miami, his car got shot up, and this was at Rolling Loud. And if my accounts are correct, his bodyguards killed somebody or something like that. One of the shooters, I guess. I'm not sure. But that's what happened. So outside of that, you could also say the Troy Ave Tax Stone beef, where Tax shot somebody, dropped a gun, Troy Ave picked it up, shot back. That is what you look at and think rapper beef is. You think, oh my goodness, all this shit these niggas rap about, they gotta have the guns, right? They gotta have the guns. They gotta be willing to use the gun. Like, they are just the most terrifying motherfuckers. I mean, I could even go into Meek Mill running into 6ix9ine, and y'all know how that panned out. But then saying stuff like, oh, we got the location on Act with a question mark in the chat, in the live chat during the verses, when this cat Academics was at one of them verses, like, you know, doing the DJ, and I don't know if it was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, I think it was. But listen, we could do that all day. We could do that all day, because that one right there, that's the truth. You look at that, and you look at Meek Mill, and you look at how the 6ix9ine situation was handled. Didn't do nothing, just big eyes. Then you look at him threatening DJ Academics constantly, and even saying, I can't wait to see Academics. But then you look at the Safari situation, he got his niggas jumping him. Then you look at the Quentin Miller situation, he got his niggas jumping him. Then you see him boxing, he can't throw a punch. Wow. Wow. So I had to lay all of that out just to let you know, like, these supposed to be the scary villains. These are supposed to be the buffalo chicken slaughters. But when it come down to it, these niggas is getting took down by Mace. Took down by Mace. Took down by Mace. I just, bruh, it's crazy. But this is the other thing that you have to look at. You see, and we just gotta be honest, man. You see how much Wack do on Clubhouse. You see how much he disrespect people. You see how much he beefs through the internet. You see how he pulled up on American Cholo House. This is somebody who is very fucking menacing. He is very menacing, regardless You could say it's all entertainment and stuff like that. You seen him and Brick Baby talking on Clubhouse and them talking about the altercation they had outside or whatever Benihana's is. Like, you see the actions in real life as far as what's going on, even outside of Clubhouse, you know. So it's not like nobody's trying to get off and nothing is happening or nothing like that. He's making moves to an extent. But you could say it's entertainment for the most part, but he's always beefing with somebody. That's the point I'm trying to make. He's always beefing with and threatening somebody, trying to catch a fade, etc., etc. Him and Charleston White have had words, and they have went crazy on each other with the disrespect. For him to see this and say he want to squash the beef because of this, it's comical. It's just comical. I can't even lie. It's comical. Because within the next month, he's going to be calling somebody else a bitch ass nigga on Clubhouse, threatening somebody else. 30 fucking days it will happen. Not 60, not 90. Within the next 30 days, it will happen. Shit is funny, dog. Shit is funny. And then this is the other one. When you look at Sauce Walker, he had to go out of his way to make sure that motherfuckers understood that shit had nothing to do with him and his clique. He could have stopped there, but if you watch the video, that nigga had to preserve the tough guy image by saying, look, it ain't no way I would have been maced and I'm not going to jail and nobody dying. Now, that's not exactly what he said, but he said something along those lines. You can go and watch the video yourself to see exactly what he said. But it is fucking comical to me because Charleston White has bear mace. And if you've seen the dude after the video, first off, if you see him mace the dude, like the dude immediately grabs his eye, like it's like he's fucked up immediately. But if you see the video of him out in the parking lot stomping his feet like he tribal dancing and pouring milk on his face, he was fucked up. Now, guess what? If you've seen somebody who's actually gotten directly maced in the face before, fam, I've seen, because you know people be doing the club fights and stuff like that, fighting at the club. I've seen the whole club pull up to the gas station and just in the parking lot in agony, in the parking lot of the gas station, pouring milk on faces, rolling around on the top of cars. Y'all was just fighting 10 minutes ago. Now y'all all in agony. I've seen this. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't bear mace either. It's probably just some regular pepper spray. Sauce Walker wants you to believe that if he were to get maced, number one, he is superhuman and is not going to impact him. Number two, he is going to fight through it and get his hands on the macer. Number three, forget the fact that Charleston White has the knife and shit like that. He's going to beat Charleston White to a bloody pulp until it results in him going to jail or Charleston White dying. And even if that's not the case, he could be implying that his niggas is going to jump down on him. Because, you know, the niggas is TTG. You know how that shit go. It's fucking comedy, man. If you get maced, you're fucking done. This nigga's not superhuman, bro. This nigga is not some military nigga that done went through the training and then sat in the gas chambers, then got tased and motherfucking then took the mace to the face through training. He's not that. He's a fucking rapper. I don't give a fuck how many sit-ups this nigga do and how much time he spent it through. He's a fucking rapper. He is not some nigga that is trained on some elite combat shit to where he's gonna get maced And then he's just going to turn into John Wick or motherfucking even worse, the blind samurai, and just start fucking niggas up just off sound because his eyes is done. And he's just going to meditate through the fit. Like, it's the most ridiculous shit, bro. So that's the respectful version. As far as me not calling niggas no names or nothing like that. Me not saying no over the top, in my opinion, disrespectful shit. This is just me keeping it 500,000. Niggas are characters. This shit is comedy. Niggas is preserving images and overcompensating by saying extra shit to do it. So now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about Charleston White very briefly. I'm not going to go too deep, but Charleston White, I seen him day one. Day one, he came in. And the thing I respect about Charleston White is that he lets niggas know he's a character. If you pay enough attention, he said it multiple times. He's probably said it more than 5 times. So with that, you know exactly what it is with him. But he didn't say that from day one. Day one, he was coming in, he was doing all this commentary. We was finding out who he was. But one of the things that he said that I will never forget, I'm not going to quote it verbatim, but he said something along the lines of, I can't wait for the day a rapper try me and I smoke him and stand over his bloody body. He said something along those lines, not verbatim, not exactly word for word, but he had that type of sentiment until he ran into fucking 600 Breezy. And then if you look at him sitting in the car talking about it with the other nigga, man, he said, yeah, man, that nigga you got the drop on me, dog. You got the, but then he get in the interviews and the story kind of switch up, the energy trying to switch up. That's when he was alerted. That's when he was awake. That's when he had to begin to play 3D chess. He began to had to play 3D motherfucking chess and got the motherfucking mace and all that shit. After Soulja Boy, it's just been up from there. And also on top of that, he started calling the cops on the niggas he's antagonizing. But let's go to that point. So that's who Charleston is. And that's what got Charleston into this posture. The 600 Breezy shit. Because he wasn't prepared that day. It didn't go that way. If you look at the Soulja Boy shit, Soulja Boy just approached the nigga trying to talk to him. They didn't say, hey, I'm about to beat your ass. Or, hey, nigga, none of that shit. Soulja Boy said he just wanted to talk to the nigga. We know what that means, but he said he just wanted to talk to the nigga. He maced that nigga. 600 Breezy and him had a whole conversation. And it's on tape. So let's get that out the way. Charleston White antagonizes these niggas. And when niggas respond to the antagonizing, they always fall for the trap. They threaten him, he calls the cops. That's his go-to move. That's his special move. They see him in person, he maces them. They get too close and he feel like, you know what? Let me show niggas what I got. He pull out that motherfucking pig poker knife. Want to intimidate niggas, pull out the pig poker knife. Let niggas know you could get poked if you want. I could put this shit deep inside you, no homo. So that's the way he's playing. That's the way he's playing. But the bad thing about it is he wouldn't have to move like this if he wasn't so fucking disrespectful. If he wasn't so blatantly and egregiously disrespectful towards specifically the dead, King Von, Nipsey Hussle mainly, and even towards other niggas who were air quotes gangsters, you know, gangster rappers and shit like that, he wouldn't have to do this shit. But he has to do this shit because that's the energy he puts out there. Makes the people that he's talking about mad, makes the people who love the people he's talking about mad. And he's got to be ready for whatever when he leaves Dallas-Fort Worth. Because niggas is not coming for him in Dallas-Fort Worth. Niggas love him there, I'm sure. So with that being said, that's the part that I don't respect. But a lot of you niggas make excuses for this cat. Oh, he helping the community. He helping the community. Like, listen, if I spit in your face, but I feed the homeless, that doesn't make me spitting in your face less disrespectful. Even depending on the dynamic of it, that doesn't make me less of a bully. Or it doesn't make me less of an asshole. You still got your face spit in. And I'm still going to go back and feed the homeless. But it doesn't absolve me of being a fucking twat for spitting in your face. But you niggas, let me not say you niggas. A lot of niggas who really love this nigga don't. And same thing with Boosie fans and stuff like that, and just a few other niggas. They don't process shit logically. I mean, even when it comes to the gangster niggas, they don't really process shit logically. They are hyper emotional, the gangster niggas, actually. And that's how come they go, and the first thing they want to do is threaten this nigga over some shit he said. Now, don't get it twisted. Even non-gangster black people got that shit going on, where if they hear something they don't like, they want to fight. I'm going to tell you something, and we're not even going to go deep on this. Most white people don't got that going on. There are some who do, but most of them don't. They will just match your energy as far as words. And they might do some passive aggressive shit. And they might even pull a Charleston White and just call the cops for no reason because you're black. But that's all I got on that. That is just what I want you to know. That is my take on all of this shit that's been going on. Y'all let me know what you think about.